we are back here at Bigfoot Forest. I was just here the other night, and we found some absolutely disturbing things.
Just freaking me the fuck out,
just
guys.
shut the f up and look at this shit, bro.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a train, and that sounds like a knock. We're standing right over here when we heard the death whistle. No way. Dude, there's somebody in there. Without a doubt. Hello? Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Cursed Urban. Thought I was a little bit blurry in there, but it looks like I'm doing all right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It is good to see you all. Hope everybody's doing well. And tonight, if you can tell from my surroundings where I'm at, probably not going to be having a good time, but we are back. But before I get into it, guys, if you're new here, make sure to go down there, hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, remember the Cursed Crew or somebody just passing by who would like to help out a channel, hit that like button, share this video with a friend, family member, or on your social media if you really enjoy it. Last but not least, leave me a comment letting me know that you're ready for tonight's video. Oh, also, hit that notification bell so you're always notified the moment Cursed Urban videos are released. Anyways, guys, it is good to see you all here. Everybody who is here, and we are back here at one of the lesser known, lesser traveled Bigfoot forests. I was just here the other night with Colby and Rob. Colby does horror and Rob Nelson horror. And we found some absolutely disturbing things. We heard some absolutely disturbing things, and we experienced some things that absolutely could not be explained. And it's been a few days since we were here, maybe close to a week or so, maybe a little bit less. And yeah, I just wanted to come back out here and see what the state of everything is that we experienced. If you have not seen the last video on our original trip here, the link for it will be down in the description. But yeah, that's why I'm here during the day and not at night. And I hope you don't blame me for that, because it was one of the scariest nights that I have ever had while making videos. So yeah, but anyways, guys, let's get into it and see what is out here tonight. All right, guys, if this looks familiar, it is the place you're thinking it is from the last video. If you guys haven't seen the last video, I will definitely explain what this place is. I just got over the fence, just walked down here, and this is our first stop. So this is an old abandoned shelter of some type. I think it might have been either storage or kind of like a bunkhouse area, or I don't know what exactly. But we were here last week, and it was a dark and stormy night, literally. We got out here about the same time, and this was our first stop. And Rob had brought a pretty heavy hoodie with, and some other stuff he just didn't want to carry with him. And we have to circle back to the spot to leave. So he left his hoodie and everything right there, right on that spot. And not thinking anything of it, we investigate the rest of the forest, and we come back here to retrieve his hoodie. It's gone. What?
Where the fuck is my stuff?
Wait, what?
I left it right here. You guys saw that shit, right? Oh, where did it go?
Wait, what? And that's when we find some of the most disturbing things we have ever found on this channel. want to see if any of it is. This is. So, the other night, this is the first thing we found. Rob spotted this. Yeah. This piece of glass was surrounded by candles, unlit, and had blood all over it, along with 2 human teeth, like actual human teeth, sitting on it. While he discovered that, Colby went into this walk-in cooler.
Dan,
Say that's going to be
Dan,
what?
Come here.
Hold on, I'm coming with. I don't want to be alone right now. This shit's freaking me the fuck out.
Just
guys.
shut the f up and look at this shit, bro.
Dude.
Yo, what the f? You got.
Dude, that shit's fresh.
That's what.
It's wet.
Dude, is that real? Because it smells like
It's
like copper in
pennies
here.
in here.
Yeah. And on this pentagram, and it's all gone. It was covered with blood. Like this entire wall was covered with blood, and it's gone. Dude, the blood is literally gone. Oh, you can see up at the top still. So, yeah, look at that, guys. See up at the top, that brownish mist that was splattered? That was it. But this whole wall was covered in blood from top to bottom. It looks like somebody came in here and maybe like, I don't know, did a quick wipe down but missed the top. Yeah, you can see it was red before. Now it's all brown. It's dry. So that was like fresh blood. Oh, man, dude, that's scary. But yeah, if you watched the last video, this whole room was covered in blood. That glass was covered in blood with teeth, dude. It was literally one of the scariest encounters I have ever had. And now where this kind of comes from is this forest is known to have a cult in it. A cult where they supposedly think they can summon Bigfoot. Is weird. I know how it sounds. It's really, really weird. They think they can summon Bigfoot by doing some by using dead things to call him in where they want him. Dude, it's weird. It is weird. I don't know much about it. I don't know if there's a ton more information than that, but it is very, very bizarre. So we think what happened is when we were out here, we came back and kind of stumbled into them setting up to do a ritual. Needless to say, we got out of there quick, and then as we were walking down the trail, I saw a flashlight kind of flash by at the very end of this. And yeah, we didn't need any more reason than that to leave, and we took off. But yeah, it's a very, very interesting area, very interesting forest. So, but yeah, like I said, the whole goal, the whole point, excuse me, of today's video was to come out here, kind of take a look, see what's changed, kind of see what's the same, and yeah, but I am getting out of here before the sun sets. I'm not going to be here at night by myself. There's no way. So I'm taking a walk, and I'm actually walking the opposite way down the trail. So if we went back the other way, that would lead to the giant mess hall place where we heard the death whistle. This way, I don't know what's down here. I haven't been down here. So we're going to take a little walk this way and kind of see if we see and or hear anything. I can definitely see why a cult would pick this place, because it's so remote. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't think anybody is ever comes out here. Maybe. I think we might have heard one other person out here, but it is definitely remote. It is yeah. Except for the dogs. I kind of want to go back and see if we hear those dogs again. Because we were walking and all of a sudden we heard like dogs barking really close by. But the thing was, what was weird is we thought, we were like, okay, it's a house. Like, it's a house close by. But I checked the map and there isn't really a house that close by. So I don't know what's... Like, because we were like, maybe it's wild dogs, but I would think like wild dogs would run up on us, you know, and be like trying to like check us out. But I don't know. It was really weird. But I kind of want to go back the other way by where we heard the wild dogs, or potentially, or else maybe there's a homeless person in the woods. That could have been it too, just chilling out. Maybe they have a place set up back there. Maybe it was their dogs. I don't know. It was very, very odd, but yeah, because we were certain like, oh, there's a house nearby, and there actually isn't. So yeah, kind of strange. All right, so I actually just turned around. The way we were going is back that way, because it was like it seemed like every like 20 yards, the amount of mosquitoes would double when I was heading that way. So I don't know if maybe there's like a swamp that way, or, you know, something like that. But yeah, it was like, I was to the point of breakdancing, trying to swat them all, because I completely forgot bug spray at home. So I was like, all right, I guess we'll save that mystery for another day. But yeah, I don't know if there's like a swamp there, or like some sort of like water, or like a river, or like what. Well, I guess they wouldn't really live in a river, but yeah, no, it was bad. Really, really dense forest area though. I think, like, if you go straight through, like from where we are, it kind of raises up. I think it's an old rail bed that was now buried, but I think it was an old rail bed that ran all the way through here. Because you can kind of see like a hill that just runs along the side of this path. Okay, we're taking a little detour here. Colby and I, the first time we're out here, tried to get into this place with not much success. And it doesn't seem like we're going to have any more success this evening. It's really, really grown over. So, I don't know. I kind of doubt there's anything to see back there. If we can't get into it, then I highly doubt anybody else is making the journey to trek back there either. So, I don't know. Maybe we should bring the machete out here, or just wait until fall, till it all dies and gives us a clear path. But yeah, I want to check these outbuildings more, because I don't know, maybe there's some sort of clue that we missed. You know what I mean? Like, out here in one of these buildings. I don't know. All right, let's continue on. All right, we're still heading down the path, and this is the path that we were headed down that felt like something was kind of, well, not kind of, but something was following us on. So yeah, this leads down there, dead ends, and then it goes off to the other abandoned building. So, yeah, so far, so good. Then again, the sun is still out. Yeah, I'm still getting mosquitoes out here, but it's not nearly as bad as the other way. We're coming up to the area I know for sure that we heard the dog at before. Yeah, I spoke too soon about those mosquitoes. Still getting assailed by them. I think I hear a train coming. Yeah, it sounds like a train is coming. It sounds like it's a ways off, but there's tracks that run right through here. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a train, and that sounds like a knock. Right? That sounds like a knock. Coming from like that same area, because if you head straight this way, that's where that abandoned like mess hall place is. And that's when we heard, like, that's where we heard the death whistle. That's where we, like, heard all those coyotes. And now we just heard a knock coming from, like, that way. That was quiet. I think it was loud enough for me to pick up. So that's why I always tell you guys. I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to keep reminding you. Or for those of you who can, make sure you're wearing headphones when you watch these videos. Or you're watching them on your TV with like a good like surround sound system or like a sound bar or something, because a lot of sounds sometimes that we pick up are very, very muted. Just because, you know, the microphone and everything like that. And I usually try and amplify them a bit digitally, but I don't want to like amplify them too much to distort them, because then it sounds weird. Yeah, this is like the area where the dog was at. I'm not hearing anything. This is just what I did not want to do. You can still see our trail etched into the foliage from the other night. Yeah, there is the top of the abandoned building. Abandoned whatever it is. Right here, and that's where we heard that knock from. Like in that area, because we were right over that way. And then that's when we heard that knock just now, coming from like this area. Because the other night when we were out here, it was about here, coming up right here at this intersection, is when Colby heard a very, and we got it on camera too, we heard a very, very clear knock coming from in that area as well. So So yeah, I want to check this out. Definitely want to check this out. And yeah, guys, sorry if I feel like I'm not as entertaining or as energetic as I usually am. And that's because honestly, like, I am freaking out right now internally. Like, dude, the other night was heavy stuff, dude. Like, was really, really heavy stuff. What we encountered, what we heard, like, experienced everything. It was like, it was no joke. So coming back out here by myself, even though it's light out, is like, I don't know. But it was like, curiosity outweighed, like, my sense of self-preservation. I was like, it's, and I, I started the reason, like, oh, it's light out, what's the worst that could happen? Like, you know what I mean? And here we are. Yeah, here we are. So, yeah, so yeah, sorry if I'm not as, like, energetic or, excited as I usually am, or talkative as I usually am, but it's because I am regretting coming out here with every step. And I just heard those dogs. Sending somebody my location. When I go out solo, I usually yeah, when I go out solo, I usually send somebody my location. This time I just completely forgot. Okay, we're good. I think that's the same dog from the other night. So, right now, we are at the abandoned, I think it's a mess hall, but I wanted to check this field real quick, since the daylight's up. Because on maps, I think I saw another building out here. And, oh yeah, there it is, I think. Yeah, it looked like there's another building out here. Yeah, I see it. Yup, there is. There is another building. How do I zoom in on this camera? Sorry, I forgot how to use my camera apparently. I literally, oh, there we go. No. Zoom. Whatever. Zoom wouldn't matter anyways. But there is another building over there. I see it in the middle of that field, but it's far. It would take me a long time to walk through the high grass over there. So we'll leave that for another day. Preferably a day when I'm with an accomplice. All right, let's go check this out though. I'm running on borrowed time. I got about 40. Hello? Hello? Did I hear something in those bushes, like clacking its teeth at me? okay? Let's keep pushing. Back to what I was saying. So I got about 45 minutes until dark falls, until night falls, until the sun goes down, whatever you want to say. So yeah, let's keep pushing. See if there's anything out of place here, and yeah, get out of here. Hello? Hello? So yeah, this is where we were the other night. And that's when we were standing right over here when we heard the death whistle. And we heard all those coyotes respond to it, which was crazy. I got all that on film too. And yeah, this was the same area that we just heard that knock come from too. So, very interesting. Gotta be very careful not to step on any rusty nails or run up on any dens of animals that have taken residence up in here. Oh yeah, that's the door Colby got open the other night. It was stuck the first time we came, but he got it open. Looks like it just leads to the outside. So yeah, we've been through here before. Yeah, look at all those nails, guys. That would suck. But yeah, we've been through here before. So, because this is the 4th time I've been out here, I think. Whoa, dude. No way. Yo. Dude, did you guys hear that? No freaking way. Yo. That was some sort of, that wasn't a regular Illinois forest animal, dude. That noise was, I don't know what it was. I literally have no idea what that could have been. But it came from like just inside that tree line. And that's exactly where we heard the death whistle the last time. The exact same spot we heard the death whistle. And we just heard that again. Or we just heard something from there again. I can't whistle. My lips are so dry. That for sure came from that area. I just heard somebody. I just heard a person. I just heard a person. Dude, I'm more scared of people out here when I'm by myself than I am of any creature we could encounter after what we ran into the other night. Yeah, it scares me way more thinking about running into somebody out here than something. I'm gonna get out of this area where I'm this isolated at. Because right over there, I definitely heard somebody. They were far, but I heard them. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Because where I heard them from, same distance, same direction, is exactly where that shelter is, where we ran into all the cult stuff the other night. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I definitely need to get out of here before nightfall. Alright, I'm sending my location to one more person. No offense, I know you're watching. No offense, it's not like they don't trust you. But, dude, I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't know what's gonna happen. So, I know they understand. I know they're not going to take offense to that. Alright, cool. Because, yeah, like I said, usually when I go out on these excursions, I send my location to one of my really good friends, and I always give him a time, like, hey, I'm going to check in at this time, I'm going to be done at this time, and he knows, like, if those times happen, like, there's no leeway, you know what I mean? There's no leeway. It's like, if that time passes, instantly he's on the phone with, like, somebody, like, hey, my buddy's out here, can you go and check for me, please? He was supposed to report in at this time. So, like, he's on it. But like I said, you know, because I just sent him my location, I have, like, no service out here, so I wanted somebody else to have it too. Oh, and a check-in. I meant to give him a time, which I would be back. Probably should send him that too. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, that's what I usually do. I just slipped my mind today. But I can see that way. And I think I can see the top of the shelter, the cult shelter. And that's definitely, without a doubt, where I heard those voices coming from. There's not a single doubt about that. But I'll be much happier once I get back to the main trail. Because, yeah, like we were talking about the other night, like trying to run through this stuff, just like it wrapping up on your feet, wrapping up on your legs, would be no good. It's alright. Thankfully, I'm almost back to the main trail. Okay, I'm headed back towards where I parked at and towards the way of the shelter. So we shall see what the situation is over there. Hopefully nothing. Dude, I thought I couldn't feel my keys in my pocket for a second. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Because if I lost my keys in that brush, I would be 100% screwed. Yeah, it's definitely starting to get a little bit dark out. I think ahead of us there's like, it really looks like somebody's hiking or walking down the path ahead of us. Quite a ways. I see a black silhouette. I can't tell. Maybe it's just like a sign or something. some weird noise that came from that way. It sounds like it's coming directly from that shelter, from the cult shelter. Like it sounded like somebody was banging something together. Dude, I cannot wait to show this footage to Colby and Rob, though. They're gonna flip out when they see no blood in that entire. I mean, there was some, but compared to what there was, there might as well be none. They're gonna flip out when they see that all the blood is just like gone. Dude, that's unreal. Yeah, I think that's somebody else walking up ahead of me. Like way, way far down. I don't know if you can see it on it. You should be able to see it on a camera. But like, same side of the path I'm on. Yeah, black silhouette. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping out. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me. Alright guys. I'm getting close to the first shelter. And I keep hearing a very repetitive banging coming from inside of it. Dude, there's somebody in there, without a doubt. I can see it through the trees. And I keep hearing this noise like somebody like shaking the wood in there. Like causing some type of commotion. Yeah. Yeah, there's somebody inside there. Somebody or something. I keep hearing it. I keep hearing like wood get banged around inside. Yeah, you guys hear that? There's somebody in there. There's literally somebody in there right now. Or an animal or something. Something that's making noise. Without a doubt, there's something in there. I keep hearing it. You guys hear it? Hello? See, like, that's like the noise I was hearing in here. Hello? I don't see anybody. There's no way an animal is making that much noise. None. Oh, nope, I'm out. I am out. All right. I am just like at the boundary of this place. Dude, as soon as I got out here, I kept hearing that noise. I kept hearing that, like, that wood noise. I don't even know what I heard in there. It was like something got thrown or pushed or I don't know what, dude. And then as soon as I went out, I'm hearing like that knocking noise again from inside that shelter, dude. I want to go take another look, kind of, with the same idea. At the same time, I know that's a bad idea. So I think I'll wrap it up for tonight. But, all right, yeah, I'm going to keep this short. Guys, thanks for watching. Looking forward to seeing your comments. Let me know what you thought, what you think happened in there. Let me know what you think that noise was when we were at the mess hall. Like, if it was like a vocalization, or if it was like some sort of animal that might be in Illinois that I'm just unfamiliar with. Let me know what you thought of that noise. And let me know if I should return here, which I already know the answer is a resounding yes. And let me know if you see anything that I missed in this video. But yeah, I'm wrapping it up and I'm getting out of here and on the road before night falls. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Big shout out to our patrons, our YouTube channel members. Thank you for making tonight's video possible. And I got a kind of new members only, Patreon only video coming extremely soon, within the next couple days. So keep an eye out for that. It's actually the uncensored version of when Rob, Colby, and I were all out here. So keep an eye out if you want to see the mostly uncensored version. But yeah. All right, I'm going to pack it up. I'm going to climb this fence, and yeah, new video coming extremely soon. Follow us on the socials. Join the Discord, and have a good night or day wherever you're at. See you very soon on the next video. Peace out, guys.